Me in 4K, imagine that. Oh, hey. Okay, we're here with the little 4K action camera. And of course, it's a clone of the popular GoPro camera series. And it comes with quite a few accessories. I have used this a little bit, so everything's a little scattered. The most popular thing it does come with is the waterproof case here, and it's pretty similar to the GoPro series cases. Seems to work pretty good. Now, one of the first things you'll notice when you do grab this camera, it's a lot lighter than the GoPros. Now, we'll look at a few of these accessories, and first thing you'll see, it comes with a rather thick book. This is in about 6 different languages, so it's actually 34 pages. It comes with tons of mounts and accessories. I've been using this on a pole mount, and it can also be used on handlebars, bikes, things like that. There is this 1/4-inch screw mount here that will mount your GoPro down to a stand or something like that. Now you have this clip-in mount. Now it does come with a couple of different types of these mounts that slide right into the sticky mount here. Comes with an extra battery, always a great idea. And it comes with a little extension mount here. Obviously it comes with the charger cable. And this comes with an external mic, and it comes with about 5 different types of Velcro and straps here. Now these were all packaged inside this bag. Came with a couple of pieces of Velcro there, and I've actually used several of those things myself already. It comes with a remote. This is probably one of the best things that they do include. Now I'm going to go ahead and kick this on, and we'll go down through the menu. And I'll put this on the screen as well. Now the front button, it actually kicks the device on and off. Top button, that sets for your pictures or your recording. And if you boot this up, you will see the little gear down in the lower right corner. And that'll go directly into your settings. First thing you see is your video resolution. And it has several video resolutions. They do really good here. 4K 60 frames, 4K 30, 2.730, 1080 120, 1080 60, 1080 30. And then it goes to 720 all the way up to 240 frames a second, 720 120, 720 60, and 720 30. And then you have your EIS. That would be your electrical image stabilization. So it does have image stabilization, which is really nice to have. Has a distortion correction. Now you can't use that while you're using the image stabilization, so keep that in mind. You have a white balance. It is a generic white balance, and the reason that I say that is you can select between fluorescent, incandescent, cloudy, sunny, and you have an auto. So it's kind of a generic white balance. You have an exposure setting, and it's at 0. You can go 1 through 3 positive or negative 1 through 3. And you have a metering mode. And I'm really not completely familiar with metering mode, so I'm not sure what that all does. But it does have center metering, average metering, spot metering, and matrix metering. Then you do have a sharpness. It's pretty generic. It's a low, medium, high. And then you have a ISO, which is a little better. It has 100, 200, 400, 800, and 1600. So the ISO is pretty good. You can turn your time watermark on and off. You have an audio record on and off. You can turn that off and on, which is there to save space on your SD card if you don't want to use that. You have a diving mode. Now you have your regular settings, and it gives you image rotation, Wi-Fi, turn it on and off, has Wi-Fi information, a reset Wi-Fi, and then you have your light source frequency, which is 50 and 60 hertz. Then you have an LED indicator on and off. You can change that. Your button prompt, and it has a car mode. Now your waterproof case mode. Now that has an on and off. I'm not sure what that's gonna change. You have a language, your time format, your time set, date set, and then you can format in your settings here, your device info, and you have a factory reset in there as well. Now there are also a couple other things that's really similar to the GoPro series cameras, and that's the swiping on the main screen. If you swipe left or right, what you're going to do is simply change your video or your photo mode back and forth, video or photo. If you swipe down, it's going to give you a menu where you can turn on and off your Wi-Fi, your internal mic, your lock screen, or you can actually power off the device. If you swipe from the bottom up, it's going to give you several modes, both for your video or your photo. Your video will have slow, loop, and lapse, and your photo will have lapse, burst, and timer modes. This will give you guys a good idea of what this camera looks like in 4K. It's 4K, 30 frames per second. I have it mounted in my car. There is no external stabilization, only the camera's internal electronic image stabilization. Okay, and this is what it looks like through the camera. Now it does have an app as well. It has an app called DV King 4K. You can control several functions on the camera. You have a couple of different settings icons in the upper right hand corner, and you can control things like your EIS on and off. There is a distortion correction, has ISO settings, other various picture settings. You can change it from video to your photo modes, and it does display the current resolution and mode or your frames per second. There is no Pro Tune, so there is no flat color. There's only your regular bright color mode, so you're not really going to be able to color correct anything. So it does lack that. Another thing I noticed that it lacks is the field of view options that the GoPro camera has. Okay, and another thing here is it takes micro SD cards. I put a regular Samsung card in here, and it's probably about 4 or 5 years old. That'll pretty much wrap the video up. Did like the video, go ahead and give us a like, and if you do want to make sure you check out some more videos like this before you go make that purchase, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.